Hello, everybody. Sorry if you hear a hiss in the background. That's my kettle heating up water. Yeah. But hi, hello, Phantom, hello, Top, Lightbringer, Maria, and Rose. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Chrissy. How is everybody doing today? This fine Saturday. Hi, Talon. Welcome. Long time no see. Welcome in, everybody. Ooh. Hello, Candace. Welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, so the goal for today, I am realizing now that I have a lot of quests that I haven't done. Like, so many fucking quests that I have not done yet. So I'm like, I should probably do these. Hi, Hikaru, welcome. Before we get to Penacony, right? Before Penacony is here, I should probably deal with all of the shit that I have yet to deal with. So that's what we're doing today. Is I'm catching up on so much stuff. Because I haven't done Argenti, I don't think. I think. Yeah, no, I haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done the Argenti quest. I haven't done. Yeah, it is a little hard to keep up. So, and because I have been with like school and shit, I have not really had much of a chance to catch up. I've also been very lazy, but we're getting like. Do you have any companion missions to complete? Yes, I do. Argenti. I haven't done one since Argenti. So I am, yeah. I finished all of Golden Gears. Oh, that's a thing, isn't it? Holy shit, I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about Golden Gears being a thing. Argenti's quest is fun. He's a goofy dude. I've heard. It's weird that I'm more excited about talking about Penacony and reading stuff than I am actually playing the game. Not really. I mean, there is definitely a. Yeah, there's definitely a difference between playing and just kind of discussing stuff. In Penacony, yeah, being excited for talking about the Penacony lore, all the Penacony. I'm so excited for the Penacony lore. It's gonna be so good. There we go. I have water. My water is ready. I must make tea. Lots of people finishing Memory of Chaos 12 with fully built characters. Like, how did you farm for all of them? You know, honestly, I don't even try and think about it. Because if I think about how people are finishing Memory of Chaos, it makes me feel bad about my own progress in the game. It's like, if you're doing this, then I should be able to do it too. Which I know is not how it's supposed to work, but. Okay. Let's pour water. We're good. I have tea ready. We can start. Zoom mode. Get you. Display capture off. What? Sponsor today's ruined sleep schedule. Go to sleep, Rika. There we go. You should be asleep. So yeah, go to sleep. Okay, here we go. I need to actually turn on game sound because that is currently completely off. There we go. That's good. Yeah, look at how much shit I have that I have yet to do. It's bad. Also, you have noise suppression off. Yeah, I don't use noise suppression, but that's just my kettle. So, okay, let's do this. Where do you guys reference your character builds? Yeah, you either search up guides or I usually just kind of look up Sebi. I look up Sebi's video on it, and then that's about enough. Yeah, Sebi's my go-to. Okay, so I think I started this one. Yeah.
What was that?
Okay, Don Hung freaked me out there because I just heard somebody in my ear say, "What was that?" I did not know who it was. Because that usually does not happen when you go into... When you walk into the Express. Sorry, I'm still making tea. Okay. Pom Pom, what do you got?
How is everything? If you're ready, let's head to the Washtopia.
Okay. I forget about this. Not Brax or Ziox? I honestly, I don't think I've ever watched Brax or Ziox, so I never use these. Like, I never use them. I just use Sevi because I like Sevi, so. Yes, sure. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Something seems off. Pom Pom already selected a route.
Holy shit, this is so red. Oh my god, this tea is so red. Yeah, and Sevi has very good guides. I don't know, I just like Sevi.
We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom Pom's navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
So...
Hi, cutscene. Okay.
What happened?
Okay, so we're off to the races already. Sweet.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, March.
Did you see that huge shadow?
I forgot how much I love March. It's been a while since I've played this game.
Everything outside is red. What's going on?
It's a space traffic jam. Hey, Ziox. Yeah, well, I think that's how I think that's how he started. Was with Genshin guides.
This is serious, you know.
We all love March. Exactly. This channel is a March appreciation space.
Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
March, the Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered
he's just
chain reaction.
he's just there. Excuse me, sir? Or did you just chill there?
The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
She's a walking train. It's like, I know, I love her.
How do you crash into someone in space?
Another vessel in our
Space.
vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity. After the collision, 2 individuals found their way onto the Express.
One of them's behind us. Good night, Lightbringer. Thank you for popping in. You should also go to sleep, Rika. I'm just saying. Funny how March is a straight man. It's okay. It's really fun because sometimes March is a complete dumbass. She's so clueless, but like sometimes she's not. So it's like sometimes she intercepts Dunhung's brain cell. Like these 3 I love because you can sum them up by saying all 3 of them share one brain cell and Dunhung gets it at all times. They're trying to extract compensation.
It doesn't seem like it.
It's not even 3 Stooges. It's like 2 Stooges and one regular ass person that's fed up with the shit. Dunhung is the main brain cell hotspot. Yeah. Yeah, he's just standing there.
Compensation? They hit us.
You are entitled you are entitled to financial compensation.
Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
At this point, I believe March is just pretending to be dummy to be quirky in the group. No, we love March specifically because her brain is just cotton candy. That's all that's going on up there. Like, if you were to like tell like mind read her, like listen into whatever is going on in her mind, it's just Coconut Mall on repeat 24/7.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful. A lady? I offer a sincere compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter. Oh,
Let's go. Another one.
beautiful soul. Allow me to introduce
Me?
myself.
Really?
I
A sopping
am
wet
Argenti.
fucking
I
dog?
belong
A
to the
beautiful
Knights
soul?
of Beauty.
No way.
May I know your names?
She gives like the dumbest smiles. Like, me? The sopping wet dog? No. The trash panda? Yeah, I love that. It's the same dude that voices Tail. Why is he trying to riz Marge? I mean, honestly, I don't see why not. I mean, these 2 are already dating, but like, he doesn't know that, okay? I'm Galactic Baseballer. Nah, we just.
Indeed, and I extend my deepest apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation. Hence, my arrival on the Astral Express.
Scrunkly can mean beautiful too. I mean, okay, Stella is very pretty, but no. I didn't know to do silence.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage.
You know, when we first saw Argenti, I was very suspicious of him. There's no way you could be suspicious of this
Pardon
man.
my
He
abruptness,
is.
but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla?
He's such a goofball. I cannot be suspicious of this man. He's just a little guy.
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
You can't be suspicious of a guide who's currently high. No, yeah, no, that makes sense. He's baked out of his mind. This dude is probably baked out of his mind. He gives me a lot of Farina vibes. I'll report back to you on that one after we finish this, because I don't see it.
Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter, a collision and exchange of minds and philosophies. Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young lady.
You did just compliment a plant.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful, like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
Okay. I mean, on one hand, I appreciate the Riz. On the other, I don't know how to feel about you because you showed up unannounced. And you tried to Riz my girlfriend, so... like, I'm flattered, but you went for my girlfriend first, so I'm being a little cautious. He's just a Fred. Oh my god, he's Fred from Scooby-Doo. Cautious silence.
Young lady, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
Why isn't Welt or Himiko dealing with this one? I'm very curious what this man would say about either of those two. That would be really funny. Okay, I'm scared. I don't know. What should I say? What should I say? What should I say? Philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla. Sure. They gave up on him. I mean, okay, they did say that there's... Danhung did say that there were 2 visitors, so maybe they're dealing with the other one. Where is Danhung in this?
You sound confused. Young lady, with all due respect, I fear you may still be grappling with this philosophy. Yet, agreed with me out of kindness. An act of pure beauty in itself.
The other one is homosexual. They're all gay. Everybody on the ship is gay. Like, everybody on this trip, on this train, is just a little fruity.
I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation...
Isn't Walt married? I mean, that doesn't mean he isn't fruity.
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Not in this universe, he's not.
I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
It's the same Welt, but like in this universe he isn't married. Do I have to? Have you ever seen Idrilla in person?
To my lasting sadness, no.
Yeah, we know about that one. She's dead. They're dead. Considering beauty is subjective, what do you think the Aeon of Beauty looks like? I should correct you. It's looked like. They died. They were shattered. I should say that. They were shattered. Let him go. His social skills need some polishing. I mean, yeah, he's like just he's almost like, have you ever seen like fashion designers or like model coaches? Because they have like mastered the art of complimenting people. They're so like charismatic. He's like almost there. Like he wants to be there. He's almost there. He's just so close. He just needs to embrace it a little bit more. But I actually don't know. Like, I was honestly surprised with Mythos's design. I was very surprised with Mythos's design, but so like I honestly have no expectations for Adrilla.
It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
Okay, let's do it. Lady.
Why are you fighting?
Communicating with others can be a most difficult
Holy
endeavor.
shit. Ow.
It is through action alone that we can convey our intent faithfully. May you understand the beauty.
Ooh. Yeah, let's turn up the music a little bit.
Who's next?
Okay, let's get a weakness on you. It's so slow. I don't like that.
Together as one. Specimen sighted.
Rise to the challenge.
Okay, it gives him shields.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Oh, okay, they
Don't mess
just
with
buff him.
Yeah. Can I have fun this time?
Time for a buzz.
I see through you.
Short-haired, fit redhead lesbian wearing nothing but a flannel. I'm not projecting.
Oh, I should have brought the...
That's so real.
Something bit me.
Shut up.
Time for a buzz.
Behold, this symbol of pure.
I don't know what I'm doing. I literally have
This is double
fucking...
speed. I'll end your misery.
Oh shit, you get a damage boost. Okay. That's a
And
thick
awake,
damage boost
living
too.
all
Holy
things in
fuck.
this world. Human creations. What a headache. Who's next?
That's hot.
Cleansed on yours.
All eons are... Okay. Honestly, that's real too.
A quick divination.
I mean, I can... I smash Mythos. Yeah, honestly. The very embodiment of an MC Escher painting, I'd smash. Let's get rid of the shield, because that's annoying.
Confess.
All Eons are some sort of NB goals. I mean, they all are canonically NB, so like...
Don't mess with me.
Time for a buzz.
Bear witness. To...
Okay, so these ones are the shields? No, these ones are the shields. These are the attack boosts.
What a headache.
Yeah, these shields are very annoying. Honestly, what if I just ignore?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
At least
of the
for
past.
now. I can deal with the damage boost because I have Fishman.
Can I have fun this time?
Time for
I
a
love
buzz.
this music too. It is so romantic.
I'll challenge your misery.
Okay, that gives me a shield.
Who's next? This combat needs up to... This is double speed.
Honestly, you just ignore the totems. I'm kind of at that point where I am.
Converge and awaken. Commencing research. Here, try this. Good as new. To travel far.
I'll give a global heal.
Confess!
No matter. Time for a buzz.
The flesh puts forth all your might!
Ow.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here.
Yeah, Fishman took a little bit of damage. She took a big hit. Yeah, Welt is so real. Oh my god, it's so funny. Yeah, I like to imagine, I love to imagine that it wasn't actually like this grandiose fight that was depicted in front of us. It was just the most dumbass thing. Like it was I like to imagine it was just Stella and Argenti just having a kitty like a slap fight. It's just stupid.
Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
Sorry to interrupt. Like, wouldn't you be shocked to see a fight going on in the Express? That's why I'm thinking it wasn't like an actual fight. It was just like it was just entirely exaggerated. Thanks for tagging me out, Mr. Yang.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang.
Yeah.
My concentration has been
Your
solely
turn, Mr.
centered on
Yang.
my conversation with her. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
Okay, thank you, Argenti.
I was piloting the one and only Through the Galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him. Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
Whoopsie, I don't believe you. Who's Velite?
According to him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock.
T-boned us. So yeah, it was a traffic jam, except we're the source of the traffic jam. Every time you react to my messages in chat, the stream just dies on my end. I don't hear what you said. I'm sorry? I'm just too powerful. Yeah, go to sleep. You should be going to sleep, Rika. Good night. Thank you for joining.
He swore to follow Adrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
He's just like trying to grab like whatever followers he can because his numbers are dwindling. That's cute. Why'd you rear end? Oh no, he didn't T-bone us, he rear ended us.
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
Enjoy the present moment.
There's a time and a place for that, Argenti. That is not now.
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Looks like you're really here to make friends.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly
He's so
enjoy
dense.
the red
He's
night
so
of the
dense.
universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch.
This man is
These
so
two things
dense.
are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours, after all.
My question is, where did March go? I want more. I want March. I want March back. Oh yeah, Fish Head is still hurting.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead. I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys. I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that? Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all."
Literally model boyfriend, ex-normal guy.
I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it. My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture. Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla.
Wow, what a pedant.
Who came up with such an awkward sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the eon of beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive.
That's how chat just ships those two. Yeah, I mean, it's such an easy stereotype. They fall into like that archetype so well.
Adrilla, the beauty, the most peerless beauty of... Just like that.
Can you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
He's just a depressed millennial. Yeah, me too. I feel that. I'm not a millennial, but I feel that.
Enough! This is a painful topic.
Oof.
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead. I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
Not even, my guy. I'm sorry. You are a person that gets mentioned once and at page 75 and then never shows up again.
But after running into Argenti, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn... He's tall, handsome, and a knight.
Yeah, so a gay.
Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest.
They're gay. They're so gay because you just called him handsome. We're good.
I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently. He was very impressed.
Oh my god. Taking ideas from the church. Oh my god.
I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
Oh no, okay, so it's not model boyfriend and normal dude. It's model boyfriend and agent boyfriend. It's the model and the agent that got into a relationship together.
You're
Even
right.
better,
He'd be
exactly.
ashamed to waste such a handsome face. He just screams idol.
I love this pair so much. Oh my god.
So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
He's so gay. Slow burn because both are incredibly dense. Exactly. come help us, pretty please?
Don't use that tone. You're trying to guilt trip me, aren't you?
I'm wet sopping dog. I'm just saying. She has those skills. She has the eyes for it.
All right. I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
Mom, no. I don't know why I find that so funny. Pom got fucking eaten. Why do I find that so funny? Oh my god.
Huh? What was that sound? Did someone scream?
Pom, no. Pom, I'm gonna eat real quick because you are really low on health. That is so funny. Holy shit. I don't know why I found that so hilarious. Oh, there's a heel over there.
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it?
Oh my god. Oh, Himiko's here. Okay. Himiko's scene. Oh, let's cherish it. Savor it. Savor the Himiko. Okay.
Pom knows the express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
We haven't actually even been to the conductor's cabin. That would be cool to see.
But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
I've got a bad feeling about this. Remember to check under your bed.
Read the room. Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
I'm sorry, Merch. You mean our room.
March has a point. Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
I'm just... Also, so this is splitting the party. Have you never seen Scooby-Doo, y'all? Have you literally never seen Scooby-Doo? Hi, okay. Marsh's bed is big enough for two? That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of places for Stella to sleep.
Is that me? What's she saying?
Double the march, double the fun. Let's go.
I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. She literally walked into her room, saw a copy of herself, and her doppelganger says, "I know what you are." That's literally what just happened. Oh my god. She literally walks into her room and her doppelganger literally just says, "I know what you are." Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh. Holy shit. Okay. This is a really good quest. Oh my god. This is such a good quest. March fighting her inner demons, homosexuality, yeah. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise.
What is going on here? Your home, here, your family, the Astral Express crew, your friends, the Astral Express crew, emotions, gay, what you love, Stella.
I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your forgotten memories.
Okay.
Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me?
Evil March is hot. I wonder why. She's 100% your... Yes! Yes. #1 start shipper on YouTube. Whale milk.
Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
March, can you hear me?
Yes.
Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
But...
Oh, that's so weird. Oh, it's so weird.
March, please reply. Have you left the room?
Oh, that head cock. Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh, still get your ass in there, yep.
Did something happen to March?
So hot, so cool. That's really
Not
sweet.
good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
I'll accompany you.
What? Alright, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
Yep. Hide behind your new boyfriend. Okay, let's go.
It's an insect?
Ugliness. The inharmonious pitch has surfaced.
Okay. So propagation. What are you doing here?
Honor compels us to
Not hot
vanquish this
anymore.
dissonance.
Yep. Oh, the music is so cool.
What a headache.
The music is so cool now because it's so like discordant. Oh, that's so cool compared to the super romantic soundtrack that was Argenti's
More
fight.
enemies. It came together as one.
That's so cool.
Commencing research. Don't mess with me.
I love propagation fights. They're so fun.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
I also love Zila. This is why I love Zila.
Can I have fun this time? So you are. Yeah. I'll end your misery.
Hey, Luna, I'm getting to it. Okay.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
I get to that, which made me sad. Aw. Rip. Yeah, we at least once is one way of putting it, Luna. I know what your Zelo Eidolon chart looks like.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Okay, true stings.
Huh?
That's a one way of saying E6. She naked. Oh my god.
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
But also, okay, so why did propagation know about March's whole thing? Is my question. How does propagation know about March? How did that one bug that's okay, that's weird.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us.
Propagation's always evolved in something? Yes.
Could it be? Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Huh? Farah, what is that? Is that bad?
Brania Luna wants your woman.
Yeah, Bronia's got competition.
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations.
Okay, so March was just tripping. That's fine.
I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
Speaking of naked characters minus Pella, I have a couple of E4s, or E6 4-stars.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed?
Oh, okay, there it goes. That's exactly what it was.
Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not,
We might end up like one of the storm disaster things.
I don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
One of me is enough. I can't argue with that. I mean, I love you, but I think this ship would crash and burn if we had more than one March.
we're on the same page.
Shut up. Okay, let's go. Don Hung is so real. I mean, that was kind of uncalled for, but you know, it's whatever. Hey, Himiko.
This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
Stella actively goes looking for a March on each new world. Yes. Because girlfriends. There's all those marches with different personalities. Okay. Okay, if different personalities, then maybe. Depends on what those other personalities are, but...
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
And this is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
Okay. There is a... Oh, okay. Oh, you're supposed to take a picture. As the eggs here have started humming, creating a symphony of sorts, and it captivates you. You invariably notice that for some people, what they say sounds better than what they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice, you eradicated the eggs. What? Yeah, the cricket sounds. That hints to you where they are. That's cool. You discover an egg. Now and then you've wished for a world with less bewildering things. But the moment you discover there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. All things considered, even if you have no use for it, you can't let it benefit another party. When the eggs get discovered. This is just an allegory. This is an allegory for trans people. Eggs are hatching. My God. The Kalos March dynamics, like the gay lesbian besties. Yes, exactly. There's one here.
On Pom Pom, really? And things that allegory if you're high enough. That's why allegories are so fun. You can make them anything if you want them. Observe that Pom Pom's tail is impeccably groomed, clean, fluffy, and smelling nice with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it. Okay? Sure. Yeah, grab and floof Pom Pom's tail. It's so small. Their tail is so small. Okay. Yes, Estella has more self-control than I do. Hi, Walter. All appears to be in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair, although you can't be completely sure. There's nothing amiss with Mr. Yang's hair.
What are you up to?
You're pretty convinced that Welt standing in front of you is real. Best to back away before he gets grumpy. There are 0 eggs here. Don't worry about it. I love the scene of Stella just walking up to Welt, just like with the camera, is like, okay, no, you're good, and then walking away.
More eggs! The stings propagated on the express! Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method and quickly! Let Pom Pom think. Every one of us should be involved! Velite!
I mean, we could try... I mean, the only idea that I have is either gas the entire express or you, like, heat it. Just kind of hope they operate like bed bugs, which they probably don't.
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
All of us need to be involved. Velite, think of something.
As a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh, now that you mention it, Pom Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us. I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch
What?
carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and
I'm
crannies as we
so
go.
lost as to what's about to happen. Feel the urge to trace your finger along the edge of the seat's depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing.
Under the car seats. So the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining the eye staring back. Feel disheartened until you remember that the duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search. Argenti insists it's a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to question, does it really have intellectual capabilities? You struggle to persuade yourself that this is nothing more than a typical potted plant, lacking any unusual traits that set it apart from regular flora. Egg's about to get Dysoned. Just gathering all the eggs. Gathering all the eggs and then telling them they're all valid. Okay.
What are you doing? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to...
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
Sentient plants, vegans wouldn't be happy with that. Yeah. March 7th room. March room is pink and bright, nothing out of the ordinary. See, they totally... The only thing that this is missing is another pillow. That's it. That's the only thing this bed is missing. You find yourself canting her fluffy animals.
You still awake?
Even in propagation danger, Velite thinks about capitalism. That's how the IPC rolls. That's how the IPC rolls. Is there's always time for capitalism. Still awake? Look at how clean it is. Damn. She has a cleaner room than I would have expected. That's the other pillow. Stella kicks around in her sleep. That's the other pillow. A knight in his bug night. Nothing to see here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. God, I love this game's writing. I love this game's writing so fucking much.
You must be the creature that she mentioned. Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
Hi, Shizuki. Welcome. Hi, Shelly. He's just preaching beauty to the propagation. That's the last thing we need. Oh my god. The last thing we need is for the propagation to show up to a planet and everybody not want to run away. You show up to the propagation, the propagation shows up on your planet. It's like, oh my god, these things are gorgeous. I want to. Hi, Egg. Welcome.
Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
I told you Argenti rizzed up everything he does. He's so goofy.
Going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Destruction versus propagation, who would win? That's a very good question. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's a very good question, because destruction wants everything to be gone, everything to be dead, and then propagation. Although, okay, so the thing with propagation, though, is it operates in a similar way to destruction. It would be a very good tool for destruction, because there's this whole thing in like pathology where if in diseases, if a disease is too deadly if a disease is too deadly, then it will spread, it'll kill faster than it spreads. And that's what I think would happen with propagation, is if propagation was let loose, it would destroy everything first, and then it would have nothing to do anything to work with.
Is he seeing another him?
Destruction is still alive. Destruction came after Storm Disaster, though. At least Nanook. No, I think Nanook. If my timeline is correct, I think Nanook was created after Storm Disaster. Nanook was not around for Storm Disaster.
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, Fatora was destroyed because of the remnants of the Storm Disaster.
Beautiful beings. Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
Argenti, really? Come on.
All things in this world have their human creations.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You took the bait.
God damn it.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
It came together. Converge and awaken. Commencing retreat.
What a headache.
With Fushuen, they're not that big of a deal.
I'll end your misery. Who's
Classic
next?
Zeal ult not critting, yeah.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. It's deceptive and
Or you did the same
threatening
lore
nature
research with
is
Golden Gears.
much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
Maybe, but like the thing with Golden Gears though is that it gives you a summary at the end. It literally tells you what the fuck you read. So there isn't as much of a need for it. Because the game, like, I think the writers realized, oh shit, nobody knew what the fuck was going on with Storm Disaster, so we're gonna kind of give a recap.
You mentioned the sting transformed into an object of beauty, as something that she once spoke of, that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something she mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
I kind of like that. I did too.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
Yeah, you get a recap, and Renmei, Skrullum, Herda, and the Steven all like kind of give you a recap, like a rundown. Is like, what did we just get? Like, what did we learn? But yeah, I did see Equilibrium. I also got to see. Yeah, I do know that Equilibrium showed up. I knew that Mythos also showed up.
So, in Argenti's eyes, wubbaboos are a thing of beauty.
I love that word, wubbaboos.
But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
Aha even showed up. What a weirdo, appearing in every major event. I'm not surprised at this point. They are just fucking everywhere. It's annoying, but like at this point I'm just not surprised. Because like you have to think, we're literally in a, like, our story is a story that is good enough for like if you really think about it in like a super meta sense, right? The writers at Hoyo have made a story about Stella and the Astral Express that's good enough for us. And if it's entertaining enough for us, then it's sure as shit entertaining enough for Aha. So Aha is gonna love whatever is going on here, so of course they're always gonna be present.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
Aha, Terminus, and Fuli, yeah. And who? Who is also always there.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Oh, scuff stuff. No, I like to think that Aha is just a rare shipper. Like
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Taseranth.
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insect speak for now. That sentence... Oh, wait, I think I understand.
On the corner, just come on, fucking kiss already. Exactly, but he does it with like, yeah. He ships like something really stupid, and like, it's such a rare shit. There isn't like a single work of it anywhere, and they're like too lazy to write it for themselves. So they're like, come on.
When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the database,
Jack
I
Frost
came across
also.
a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name: giant sting.
Okay.
This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot. I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And we're...
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
You know this is a lie.
Me neither.
You also know that's a lie.
Although, if what Don Hung said is true,
Bonk me.
I doubt
Okay.
something that could swallow the Express would be a picky eater.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements.
I swear
from
to
the
fuck,
cave.
if you were literally in the inside
Yes,
of a
and your flight
Leviathan,
path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
insert
Looks like our
Paimon
theory
screen.
has already been confirmed.
Or not Paimon, Pom-Pom screen.
Let's talk to Mr. Ye.
Also, Jack Frost mission gave me flashbacks. God.
Oh, it's so quiet.
Well, you're a Hersher.
Someone
Was a
say
Hersher.
something.
After
Someone
meeting all
misses
of you,
Paimon? No.
I, Argenti, can die without regrets.
Oh, never mind. I'm fine with silence.
He does not still have the core. He gave it up after APHO before coming back, I'm pretty sure.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the
Yeah,
situation.
long story, bro.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes.
It would be interesting to see Walt get his Hersher powers back in HSR. That would be really interesting. But I do not see that happening. Because, like, he left Honkai Impact Third for a reason. So. What's a Hersher in the context of the HSR universe? A Hersher doesn't really mean anything in this universe. as far as we understand, at least. Oh no, definitely not. Harsher is no, because yeah, eons. Yeah, eons are like actual fucking gods. Like I mean, okay. So here, like what I'm thinking, right, is we like I'll be fair and say we haven't actually gone face to face with an Eon yet, but with how they're depicted, it feels like they aren't even like it feels like Hershers aren't even in the same ballpark as Eons. English isn't Englishing today? Yeah, no. Thoughts just aren't thinking today. It'd be hard for that because then they're forced to define what a Hersher is in the Honkai Star Rail universe. And like, yes. I mean, I think part of us, like, we do kind of have to, at some point, get an explanation as to how the Hershers fit into, like, how are the writers going to marry the whole idea of Eons to Hershers and vice versa? Because there's the whole theory that, like, the Hersher finality and the Kakuna finality has something to do with Terminus, but we don't know to what extent. Like there was a whole theory that was floating around. I think it's not very popular anymore, but there was a whole theory that that the Kakuna finality in Honkai Impact is an emanator of Terminus, which doesn't really make sense. Because the thing that Honkai is antimatter legion. It's not plagued by it. It's the Stellaron, and that's also another major, like, that's another theory that's floated around. I think it's largely dismissed now. Was the whole Stellarons are like somehow related to the Honkai, but I'm more along the lines of I think Terminus is the Honkai. That's just what they are. Is the Honkai. It's just the Honkai Impact 3rd people, like Earth, just kind of named it the Honkai. That's just kind of the word that they chose for it. Or that's the word that they use for it. I'm on that kind of ballpark, that Terminus is just the manifestation of the Honkai. Where Terminus and the Kakuna finality fit in relation to each other. It really does. And like I think we're eventually gonna get that. We definitely do, because like they recently confirmed, like, these are the same universe. These are these like Honkai and Star Rail are in the same universe. It's just I want to know how they fit together.
The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid? I've had them for ages. I need to find a way to save them.
My God, I love Skylar. I love March. That is so funny. Like, March is a super sweet, and then she's, oh, my stuffed animals are in danger. I need a way to save them. That was a very shitty pour. Holy fuck. I spilled so much. I swear I'm good at making tea. Okay. Yeah, March has her priorities straight.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
You drinking pu'er? No, it's just a red tea, but yeah. I'm at a weird angle just because I have to talk into my microphone, so I missed my like pouring with a gaiwan that far away is hard. So I missed the strainer, and now I kind of have tea in my mouse pad, but that's fine.
It's all right. We're in this together.
Have you noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
Okay. Cool story, bro? I don't know. Hi.
The Express is melting?
Thank you for the sacrifices you make as a content creator. Ah, yes, a little bit of tea in my mouse pad. Do you have tea pets? I don't. Cause I don't have a tray. I don't have a tea tray. Cause those things are fucking expensive. My next buy is going to be a tea tray. And once I get a tea tray, I will also get tea pets. But for now, I just have the gaiwan and like the pitcher and shit.
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
I mean, yeah, nobody talked about that one time where I spilled like my entire cup of tea onto my keyboard like a couple months ago.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'm bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Leave the Flora alone.
Ugh, can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
Don't say that. Get a room. Okay. That has implications. Pillow Princess. Okay.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Thanks, Valiente. Yeah, spend your last moments with your new client.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom-Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
He really is going through it. This is hilarious.
Velite, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone.
Mental
here.
breakdown step 1. Yep.
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
You're worried about... Well, you're worried about the Express, just like everyone else, right?
No. The Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
She's worried about her stuffed animals. That's it. She knows that her stuffed animals can't survive gastric acid. God, I love merch. Hi, Himiko.
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But Given the circumstances,
It's just because they were stuffed animals.
maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
Yeah, it's just because of her stuffed animals. Marge has her priorities very straight. I mean, very gay.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing.
Yeah, Himiko's just okay with this. You're just fine with this. She's just fine with it. Which is hilarious.
Such is the very essence
I'll stop
of
that
trailblazing.
sentence there.
It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
It's just another Tuesday. Yeah, welcome to the Astral Express. This is a rather common occurrence.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with her in private.
You don't have to ask Welt in order to talk to me. He's not my dad.
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now too?
Welt is the Express's dad? True. Yeah, fair enough.
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
She's just worried about Stella.
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone.
Yes, very, but go on.
I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
By yourself?
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct.
All by yourself, handsome?
Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult
Pissing
to
by
discern
yourself,
where
handsome?
these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another.
Oh, Himiko, smile. She's not on the chopping block. She's not on the chopping block. She's not on the chopping block. She's not on the chopping block.
Protect this one.
276 days.
Protected by it.
Wait, no, not 277 days.
I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti.
Atrilla?
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Are they an Eon?
My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe.
Okay.
In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
All the quotation marks.
Yes, this is my wish. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked.
So if you pass Strider too close to the sun, you see them? Well, yeah. Because that's how becoming a Emanator works. More or less. We'll understand the mechanisms very well. Is necessary for that authority of reason. Well, yeah, of course.
This is my vow as a knight of beauty.
Why do you want to talk with me alone?
We were interrupted halfway through our battle. As a warrior, articulation has never been my forte. Yet, I still needed to impart the remaining half to you. I apologize. I've been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand. Do I have your support?
Sure, I guess. You're a fucking weirdo, but okay.
You do? Thank you.
If you want to go on a suicide mission, I'm not going to stop you.
Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
I'm also thinking, hold on. Okay, I just found something just came up on. Oh, okay, that's Honkai Impact 3rd. Okay, never mind. What was I saying? I forget. Okay, continue.
In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle.
Yeah, we're on this
which I only
bit.
wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret. I shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell.
Fight. Fight.
My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Great.
You're so pretty, don't die. He's gonna die. Okay, so these... Oh, okay, these fucking summon shits. Shields are fine. Yeah. I'm going to do this.
I'll free you from your
And then
chains.
that.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
And
Illusions of the past.
Yo.
Converge and awaken. Commencing research.
And then yo.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Ow.
Who's next?
God, I love.
I think something bit me.
Oh, this one attacks you just straight up. Okay. That makes a lot of
Time
sense.
for a buzz.
Then
Quick divination.
I'll get rid of it.
This is double speed.
Set up a Zila reset.
Human creations. What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Oh, it damages him if you kill those ones too. Sweet. Okay, that's really good.
I think something bit me. More enemies.
Bear witness to
I'll
honor.
free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Probably should have done that earlier, but
Illusions of the past came together.
I'll take it.
Specimen sighted. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass for not doing that earlier.
Next. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Yin
Ow.
and yang. Converge and awaken.
Fushuan slaps. I love her.
Symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
What a headache.
Okay, so what did that just do? Oh, okay, so it just kind of enhances. So these are both the attacks. That's a shield, that's an honored. Okay. Let's target these guys. Even with Fushuan, they do quite a bit of damage. Ow.
Time for a buzz. I see through you. I think something bit me. Yin and yang. All things in this world, human creations.
Let's get a Link's heal.
Don't mess with me.
Just make sure that
I'll
gives
end
me
your
a
misery.
lot to work with.
Rise to the challenge.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
I think something bit me.
Let's do.
Time for a buzz.
Yeah.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Bear witness to. You are fighting a gentleman.
What a headache.
God, I love this song. It's so
I'll end your
slaps.
misery.
It slaps so hard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, she's a part of the Shenzhou, so she does have allegiance to the
Your
hunt.
demeanor,
But
strength, and the etiquette of
it's
your
also
combat.
it's also less of.
I admit you have won me over.
I think there's a difference between. I think there's definitely a difference between following a path, like striding on a path, and swearing allegiance to an Eon. Right? I think there's a difference in having like a religious like respect for an Eon, which she has respect for Lan, but she actually follows the ideals of preservation.
Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty.
I'm not sure about that one, but okay.
End of our battle
You do you, boo.
signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express.
You confident you can get out
Dear
alive?
friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
I'm ready to say goodbye.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Let's go talk with the others.
Why does she sound so fed up? Why does Stella sound so done? She is so fucking done.
How did your talk with Argenti go?
He wants to fight the giant staying by himself.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
I agree with him.
It all depends on how you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty.
He sure is devoted. I'll give him that much. Bro, well, that is something a young you did. Exactly. That's why he said that. Sounds like something he would do. It's something, yeah, because it's something he did do.
If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I took a nap just now and dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met.
So gay.
The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So what on earth is Argenti up to?
I
anyway?
mean, he's about to go on a suicide mission.
Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a planet, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
Are you worried about him?
Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible! But if he dies, how am I going to turn my life around?
This quest is quite gay. I mean,
when he could live.
this
Why
game
he
is
so
quite gay.
stubborn?
Yeah,
Right,
that's
fine,
all
I
it
care
is.
about him.
This game is rather gay.
Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've got to talk some sense into him.
After jumping from the Express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse, so the Express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your knightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible. Fine.
Love Velite's voice actor.
It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
Oh my god.
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all. Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time. Having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
That is the prettiest woman I have ever seen.
Hey, we made it.
Why are there fireworks?
What is that? Did the Express make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big. Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
What? Excuse me? Okay, so first of all, what I'm thinking is the yes, it did look a lot like Veracity. That did look a lot like a Leviathan, which is interesting. I will say, the Veracity, the whole thing about the Veracity was it fed on the propagation. So it would make sense for a massive beast of the Veracity to have a bunch of just insects in it. Yeah, no, Veracity just kind of disappeared after Sword Disaster. They didn't die, they just kind of dipped. Probably because of who fuckery. But yeah, so it would make sense for a beast of the propagation, or a beast of the Veracity, to have a bunch of propagation inside of it. Just because, you know, it ate them.
I bet
Still
Argenti
weird.
would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy.
He was a goof.
I hope he made it.
Yeah, that's my theory, at least right
The
now.
Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
I love how Pom Pom emotes. Like, they literally have emotes. Will they talk about the Voriana and the main quest? Eventually. I don't doubt it.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They are difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks...
And the starry sky?
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals and struggles. After all, The Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals. The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
Now, there is the smoothest fucking option here. She said that, I was like, oh, Stella would totally just say March here. Like, in your opinion, what is beauty? March. No. A lover's eyes. Which one is the gay option? I know what you are. Watching cats eat food maniacally. All fun and no work. Fight for everything that's beautiful in the world. I think that comes from HI3. That comes from a lot of things. The last option is the harem option. Yeah, no, I was gonna go with it anyways.
Oh, that's a good answer. Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers.
I really
I
wish
wonder
one
what
of them was just
exactly it
March.
is that the
That'd be
Knights of
so
Beauty are
funny.
Pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams. I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, "Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla!" I won't be surprised.
It wasn't that long ago I was practically doing the same things. I mean,
But so what? I still think he was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
yeah, no, that's Stella. That's yeah, she was literally doing that just like not very long ago.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Spring cleaning? Yeah, Stella with Akivile, exactly. Question mark? Enough about us. Ah! The moment a knight enters a battle, they should already have full belief in their victory. When I fought against it, it was as if the light of beauty protected me. Whatever happens next, alas, I do not recall. But the true sting mayhaps have a case of bad breath, something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. I'm so glad you're okay. That's great. I'm gonna start crying. Still saying I'm about to start crying is adorable. Warmageddon is such a good one. Okay. Ugh. Okay, this one. Nope. What is this quest? That is a regular ass mission. So what else we got? I know we have this that I need to finish up. So let's finish this one up, and then that'll be the stream.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux.
Hi, Argenti. Literally just talked to you, my guy. Current combat event? Oh, okay. Feels great. Sure. Scrub the express clean inside and out with the staff of that wash tub, yeah. I have a girlfriend. No. I'm not sure whether you have noticed this, but there's a fourth bug in the express. Filete's armor, a mini insect. However, it was none other than the overlord they mentioned. The giant sting is at the bottom of the ladder to them. So the overlord is not the giant sting. It's probably Ouroboros. Helped him to defeat the insect boss. However, he seemed a little lost after the illusion faded away. Yeah. He's in love with you, Argenti. Yeah, I get it. He's quietly affected by you. He thought it over for a few days, but for some reason he chose to give up this idea using currency to spread beauty. He seemed keen to become a pilot instead, and I showed him my support. However, regarding the basis of the hallucination, I'm still confused. According to you, the wing dust made everyone saw the same fireworks at the end. Why? Everyone longs to return to the stars. That thought's too strong. It's always what everyone saw as a medal ceremony to you. It's also what everyone saw as a medal ceremony to you, Argenti. Huh, neat. Okay. Beep. Okay, that's the current event. I mean, I might as well, alright? Cause that's this. Might as well. Yeah, my quest list is quite a lot. Yeah, I don't do stuff. I probably should, but heard a surveillance team? Looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. The ID here looks familiar. So you knew of the handle I used before that account got nuked. Looks like you're chronically online. Don't you dare. How do we deal with the situation? Accountability. Accountability must be held. What accountability?
Harrider Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast.
What?
The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Okay. Just look at this. They're walking all over us, positively assaulting Madame Herta at this rate. Management of the space station is for real so crappy. The Legion incident aside, how could they allow Madame Herta to be attacked on her own turf? When all is said and done, after the Legion crisis, the space station has done a good job in revitalizing and rebuilding. You got a point. Those are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they were never that competent to begin with. Are you jumping ahead? May focus her to safety. Isn't that Asta's job? Our job is to sit here and judge the quality of their work. As for how to get things done, that's for them to worry about. You share some bizarre reasoning, but you're spitting facts here. Comrades, what is our goal? To rid ourselves of all imbecilic pests. Good, you passed. Sure? Love the UI of the text videos. That's neat. That is actually kind of cool that they have that. Huh? Yeah, I've heard of the crazy thing that Romeo lets you do.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her.
Hi. What the
last
fuck
to lay
is
eyes on
going on?
Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
Kinky.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
Stellar lines.
She's only just woken up. Dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
He's so goofy. What is up with Honkai Star Rail and just the goofy men recently? They're so goofy. Like they've been in a mood.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
It's more Screwlum. I love Screwlum.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Let men be goofy? Yeah. Honestly, that's what the writers are doing right now. They're letting the men be a little silly goofy. Argenti and Screwlum and now Dr. Ratio. There was no surveillance?
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range.
Weird.
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations?
Why?
Almost as intriguing.
Am I not?
What a delightful little puzzle.
What is happening? Why are you not receiving constant stuff? Sorry if it starts buffering. Network weirdness. What is going on? Holy shit. Ah. Okay, yeah, there's gonna be a bit of buffering. I think my internet is dying slowly. I'm letting it rebuild. I think we're fine. Nope. Still in the yellow. Huh. Okay. I was talking about a friend why I love Ratio's character, and we came to the conclusion it's because he feels like a drag of a very specific type of academic. Yeah. He has a very... No, that feels about right. He's just really goofy.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Sweet.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me.
You.
What were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
What was I doing last time I saw that puppet? Probably running errands? Alright, see you, Alex. Thank you for joining. Probably running errands? I don't remember.
Don't play the fool. Think.
What was I?
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
Convenient.
If only there were some hints, then...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't... Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
I mean, Asta's right next to us, so we could probably just ask her, right? Say, hey, Asta. We were looking for a thing. What were we looking for?
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Oh, so she wasn't helpful. Okay.
Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned 2 names. 2 researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Okay.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh.
If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
As for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Arcane flashbacks? Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
A whoopaboo. That doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him.
So not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too?
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a
Aren't
huge
I like
crisis
an
and are still
honorary
recovering.
researcher or something?
People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Adler. Right. That.
Explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms through conducting key conversations with the characters. And memory sorting the fragments information. Okay. So
Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Discover department. Okay, yeah.
Adler was with Arlen. They were
involved in some sort of incident.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Okay, so that wasn't just Stella coming up with bullshit. We actually, we did run errands for Herta, and then we were talking with Asta, and then we probably did work with, like, walk Peppy.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
Yeah, sure.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Scene of what? Is he in danger?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be walking a dog?
Brother Arlen, I can't...
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem here?
Let's walk and talk.
Should we get Peppy first?
Why are you looking for Adler?
Reasons.
Lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
I have a very fun little thing I can do.
Over there.
They tried today, but Stella doesn't have the brain cell. Yep. It's probably with March right now, but she's probably like, she's just on the express, just kind of doing something really dumb. She's like, oh, I have the brain cell now. Okay.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Great.
I'm so excited. Like, now that I'm playing this game again, I'm doing quests and stuff. Like, I'm getting really excited for Penacony again. Like, I'm just okay. It's less getting excited for Penacony and more just getting excited for the Astral Express crew. Like, we haven't had an Astral Express like expedition in so fucking long. It feels like. I'm really excited to get to see March and Don Hung and Stella and all of them bounce off each other again, because they just haven't done that in a while.
Specimen One-sided.
I'm so excited to see what's in store for Penacony, but also because like you know it's gonna be a little silly, goofy. You know Penacony is gonna Penacony's probably gonna be.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Penacony's probably gonna be a little silly, goofy at the beginning, and then it's gonna become heartfelt and carefree. But like at the beginning, I bet it'll be very silly, goofy, haha, funny. I love Peppy. Peppy's great. Peppy is incredible.
That's me. What's up?
You are a child.
She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Very cool. What has the child got for us?
So, which curio do you want to... That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
So it might be a wubbaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right, either.
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs
That's wild. It's like, what the fuck did I just say? I don't know.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as in conversations as you explore your memories. Using cognition chasm as a chance to restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
Okay. Yeah, I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before. Yes.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Okay. Asta.
A curio that's a...
Using cognition chasm might help you restore hazy memory. Whip.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
Haven't made any progress yet.
Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Okay. Researchers' disappearance?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Van people were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion.
That would make sense, especially with that freaking weird-ass group chat.
The most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
Is that Adler?
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the department. Identifying that person is
Let me describe it again and send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned something. If only there were.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need.
Hello?
Hey, what brings you here? It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure.
Oh, that's weird.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me.
I don't
just
like
a
this
peddler
guy.
Doing a little business, small scale.
Again?
Here too. My memories are just a jumble. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restore mode memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Okay.
What did Emily say?
You know, I'm sort of surprised many actually don't want to play the game for the story. Fast forwarding is whatever, but not playing stories as they're long just boggles my mind. I mean, it's interesting. Like, some of these stories, yeah, could be a little long and drawn out, and that makes sense. But especially like main quests is wild.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
Because like that Argenti quest was fucking hilarious.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
Like that Argenti quest was awesome.
Like how do you fast forward out of that? How do you not play this game for moments like that?
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Genshin is especially, yeah. Like how do you skip over fucking Fontaine, dude? That is stupid.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times is it?
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster.
You are overestimating me.
It's about time we had some new recruits.
You are very much overestimating me, Esther. I am an idiot.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't that... However,
I'm just
I've
being
heard
sent
of
in
such
circles.
species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo
Yeah,
Alliance has
Shih-Chi.
life forms like that.
Oh, Heliobi.
Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Yeah, so
The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
I think Stella is smart, just also very silly.
Now I should be able
Yeah.
to tie everything together.
I mean, okay.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned.
I definitely think, at least in Bellabog, she was still a little bit mentally unstable. Shinjo and afterwards, I think she's kind of gotten it together. But at least during Bellabog, she was very still like, she still woke up from, yeah, she has high intelligence, low wisdom.
I figured you'd come to me to... I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
She's canonically a business savant. Yeah, true. She has brain power, but picks and chooses how she uses her brain power. Yeah. No, it's just sometimes It's that very ADHD kind of. Sometimes it's just brain go burr, like full on. You're cruising, you're doing so well, and then sometimes it's just not your day, and there's just nothing going on up there.
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the...
Use a cognition chasm.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researcher's disappearance?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance.
Or she mostly lets her intrusive thoughts win. Like that time she got her tongue stuck on a rug. Yeah, really? Yeah. No, okay. I feel like it's less it's letting the intrusive thoughts win, and it's more not thinking situations through. Like, she has no impulse control, but she also doesn't think things through. If she thought things through, then she would definitely not do some of the dumbass stuff she does. But it's just, her impulse is too quick for her mind to keep up with. Which, again, ADHD. The Stella ADHD headcanon goes crazy.
There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system
Or
was
autism.
momentarily
Whichever you
activated
prefer.
around the time
She's
the
definitely
disappearances
not
occurred.
normal. There are hoes up there that are not paying rent.
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this.
Loki, a follower of Aha? That would be wild. That would be so fucking wild.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
She's one of the neurospices that don't have a memory problem. But she does.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head? Huh, she's not...
Huh?
Huh, she's not wrong.
Or something like that also exists in the Shenzhou.
That's right! They're called Heliobi.
Yeah, I called that a while ago.
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Huh. Now that you mention, let's call it a day.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth.
Okay, cool.
I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Wait, I just realized most of my favorite characters have or have had some sort of memory issue. Yeah, Stella March. Who else? Stella and March are the obvious ones, but who else?
Let me describe. Send me a signal when you see train.
I think she meant if only there were some...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see... That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ahead.
Okay. It's interesting how characters follow one main path. I really like, I think it's Marin's interpretation of the pie chart idea. Because unless you're an emanator, or unless you're an Eon, you're gonna have you're a being that has a bunch of ideals and they conflict with each other, and that's just, our morals are very complicated. It's just some people's morals are stronger in one area than they are the other. It's just the larger of a percent you have of one path, you get more stuff. Like you might get the recognition of an Eon, or you might get their powers or
I commend
whatever.
your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
Thanks.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
But yeah, like Fishran would, like, her pie chart would be a lot of erudition, a lot of preservation, some hunt probably, and like all the other ones very, very small amounts.
If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Asta?
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
You're literally asking for hearsay, my dude.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Let's go screw them. Stick it to the bullshit.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
I just love the concept of screw them. Just, you are an awful, awful academic. He just looks at it.
If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
He just likes being negative. Yeah, and I hate that.
Based on your story.
Okay, we're
you
back
met
into
with Herta
this
because
shit.
She specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for, and the
Yep.
assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Thanks.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
Because you are.
And the assignment involves a curio, Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I remember now.
That's enough Herta's collection.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. Based on your
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't.
Don't interrupt other. Based on your and the Herta's collection, an endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
I don't see the... Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I slept in a little bit too late. I don't see the logic here. I do not see the logical
Then
thread.
You said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
No.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style? However, she decided... So what's the story?
Asta isn't trying to hide...
What could be more important?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
Like that Herta is acting like Stefan's big sister of sorts. So you're quite close, which is weird for Herta of all people. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, Herta feels like she isn't like entirely. She's not like incredibly cold. She acts like it. She acts like it, but she still like cares about people to an extent.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making. Clearly, though, it bears no
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances.
Herta's super aloof. She only seems to get close to those she seems to equal, or Stella. Oh yeah, it's really funny that it's like, yeah, she only gets close to people that she sees like as her equal or like worthwhile, and that one of those just happens to be Stella.
The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
It's an energy thing. It's an energy... fuck if I remember the full term, but...
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then
Energy
there's
life form, that's it.
Ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Hell yes. So many Stella
These
lines.
two incidents
I
were
love
caused
Rachel
by the
Zhao.
same person, and the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
A rare moment where Stella ripped the brain cell away from Don Hung.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go.
Going crazy.
Huh? What was that?
That brain activity going crazy. New message? She's here, she's here, she's here. The big shot. Hi, Ifrit.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Yeah, on Penacony, and then we'll destroy you, and then we'll win. Ifrit, you're so hot. Yeah, in both ways. I'm gonna rewatch this because it's Ifrit.
Broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang
Yeah,
has claimed
Nanook
responsibility
just
for the
doesn't give a
incident
shit
and
about the
warned of further
Annihilation Gang, which is
activity.
so
the Guild
funny.
has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
Okay.
Only
That's a
the
very
wounded
interesting line.
savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
It's weird.
Always there are cowards
bathe the
trying
world,
in vain to reject
the one
their
world.
favor and escape the
It's a very weird choice.
Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
I find that word choice really weird. Singular world.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed.
That's where
His
Nanook comes
race,
from.
The ever-burning fire demons regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Which is very interesting because that means that factions that pledge their allegiance to factions that pledge their allegiance to an Eon do not necessarily need to be led by an Emanator, because you sure as shit know that Ifrit is not an Emanator of destruction because Nanook does not care. Like, he's not like Fantilia or whatever. I thought Nanook was from Adlivin. Oh, fuck. Yes. I forgot. Okay. Why did I think Fatora is where Nanook was from? No, Adlivin was Akivili, right? Adilivum? I don't know how to pronounce it. Fuck. Who's from where? Hold on. I am rusty on my HSR lore. Why am I in a caps lock? Nanook, HSR. Pagana. Okay, that's it. Yeah, witnessing the destruction in Adlivin, yeah. The source was marred by the storm. Okay, yep. Adlivin. Fatora is just where Ifrit comes from. I always forget about that.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Okay. Oh, Japella and I don't think I ever realized that. I actually honestly don't think I ever realized that they were both Annihilation Gang. Okay.
Japella Brotherhood. I've heard that name somewhere.
Yeah, you
On the
have.
Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The gang is just depraved. Yeah. Yeah, I knew about the Japella Rebellion. I love that trailer.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power...
Oh yeah, it's such a good trailer. I love that trailer so
ever
fucking much.
since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
Which, by the way, I read the thing that Hoyoverse got Pagana from. Where did they get Pagana from? The Gods of Pagana. First book by Anglo-Irish writer Lord Dunsany. Published in 1905. Fantasy book was reviewed favorably, but as an unusual piece, one of the more influential reviews was by Edward Thomas in the London Daily Chronicle. Series of short stories linked by Dunsany's invented pantheon of deities who dwell in Pagana. It was followed by further collection Time and the Gods, and by some stories The Sword of Welleran, and other stories, and possibly the Tales of the Hemispheres. The book contains a large range of illustrations by Sidney Syme. Try to account for the ocean and the moon. I don't know whether anyone else has ever tried before. Okay. This might be a read. Wait, okay, so the Pantheon, I'm just reading the Wikipedia page right now. There are some things, hold on. Make sure you guys can see this. Okay, so this is the Gods of Pagana, which is the book I'm assuming they got the name Pagana from. It's a collection of short stories. So, lore research time. Hell yes. So, I'm gonna have to track down a copy of this and read it. It's only 94 pages. Wow. Okay. So, the Gods of Pagana, of Skarl the Drummer, of the Making of the Worlds, the Game of the Gods. This reminds me of, you know, the whole Eon stuff. Chant of the Gods, Sayings of Kib concerning Sish. The God of Going, Thorojand, the Eye and the Waste, of the thing that is neither god nor beast. Yonath the prophet. Alharathatep. Of the calamity that befell Yunalara by the sea and the building of the tower of the ending of days. That is literally Nanook. This is literally Nanook because one, Nanook's whole thing, the destruction's whole thing is a tower, right? Destruction's icon is the tower. Hi, Robin. Don't look at the pretty girl. Yeah, so Destruction's whole thing is a tower, and then if we go to, like, there's also a whole, oh, where is it? I think it's mentioned in Fables About the Stars, but yeah, so that's an interesting illusion. How the gods whelm Sithith. I'm gonna look into Sithith. God save one. Sayings of Inbound. Of Ood. The river. The bird of doom in the end. Sish, destroyer of hours, the god of time. Okay. The god of death is Mung. Sleed, the soul whose soul is by the sea, the god of waters. Limpang Tong, the god of mirth and melodious minstrels. Dream and fancies. 1,000 homes. Whose eyes regard the end, the god of destiny. So that feels, that could be Terminus. Maybe. Okay. Manayug Sushai, the chief of the gods of Pagana, who created the other gods and then fell asleep. Oh, that's Terminus. That's Terminus. Created other gods and then fell asleep. When he wakes, he will make again new gods in other worlds, and will destroy the gods whom he hath made. Men may pray to all the gods but one, but only gods themselves may pray to Mana Sushai. That is literally Terminus. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so then do you think this is Elio? You think that this is Elio? Or the Eye of the Waste. That is true. That could be Nanook. The Lord of All Forgetting, that's Mythos. Mosan, the Bird of Doom. Okay. The 3 goddesses of the tallest mountains, mothers of the 3 once rebellious river gods. That feels like... That's very reminiscent of, Arya Sonnet in canon. Elio's Loki and Eon. I don't think so, but this would make a lot of sense. You know, Elio is definitely an emanator of Terminus. That's my theory. That's where I sit right now. Is Elio is an emanator of Terminus. Okay, according to the rune, the god of going, there are 1,000 home gods, the little gods that sit before the hearth and mind the fire. There's 1 rune. Okay, so sure. Shoghrul is a mysterious thing at the very south pole of the cosmos, whose duty is to turn over pages of a great book in which history writes itself every day until the end of the world. Fuli. It's literally Fuli. That's just Fuli. Okay. The fully written pages are black, meaning the night, in which each one is turned. then the white pages symbolize a new day. Tragul never answers prayer, and the pages that have been turned shall never be turned back, neither by him nor by anyone else. Its description says Tragul is a thing that men in many countries have called by many names. It is the thing that sits behind the god whose book is the scheme of things. We found the HSR Bible? I think we did. I'm gonna have to find a copy of this. I wonder if it's on Apple Books, actually. Let me grab my iPad so I can fucking see if this is on. See if I can buy this off Apple Books. Oh, lower part mode. My iPad is on 2%. Gods of Pagana. Oh, it's free. Holy shit. Yes. It's free on Apple Books. Guess what I'm going to be reading? Okay, that's really cool. Anyways. Am I the only one who reads this? I didn't even think to look into this. I haven't even thought to look into this, but I definitely will now that you pointed it out. Anyways.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as
Can't wait to hear Well for 1,000 hours. Dude, I honestly...
The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Okay. Me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell.
Okay, fair enough.
Do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Will do. Will do, Asta. Okay, let's go. Where am I going? Yeet. That's really cool that we found that.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Oh shit. Oh my. Holy fuck. My brother just got a fucking 4060. Oh my god. It's my brother's birthday today, so he just snapped me a picture of him getting a fucking 4060. What a dumbass. Okay. Oh, they released a new White Knight clip? They did? Hold on. Bullshit, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. $14 hours ago? Hmm. Oh yeah, no, that was the live action. That was the live action dance. Yeah. No, okay. That doesn't. Okay, that's not nearly as important as I thought it was. You can't just say
Not
that,
good.
Phantom.
This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd.
A list of the missing researchers.
Stream
and
is still
their
going?
details.
Yes. Although not for much longer, because I'm finishing this up and then we're going. But welcome back, Luna.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between...
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Okay. It's been a while. Pamela. One pick from Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me one more pick. So very like you. She's so weird. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been a hot topic, and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whatever I can, literally ching to. Those who love gossiping about the higher ups just don't. That's not the right word. Just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry. I'll get in touch if I have any news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
If you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
L. Why are you yassifying her voice? I don't know. That's how I imagined her talking.
I didn't really
It's
notice
very
at first.
creepy and
Adler's
yassified.
difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
She sounds like the Burger King foot lettuce guy. Okay, sorry.
True. The key words that got Adler
Number
thinking were
15,
energy,
Burger King
life
foot
force.
lettuce.
Duke
The last
Inferno
thing
is
you want in
also
your
an
Burger
energy
King
life
burger
form.
is somebody else's
Coincidence?
foot fungus.
We need to investigate
Sorry.
this.
Oh, hi, Don Hung. About Duke Inferno. Yep, the one and only. It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. Has something to do with him. Arlen will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Nobody is giving us anything, dude.
If only I got paid.
We're getting literally jack shit out of all of this. That's not Wen Sherling. No, it is. Chi-Ching is the other guy.
Jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
Who got you so upset?
Oh, it's you. It's Adler. Adler disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
He was possessed by a heliobus.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase?
Okay.
Phrase.
We'll get it back.
Who said I want him back? But
Okay.
if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him.
Yeah, the voice acting for Winterling is really good.
I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Yo, you got something? Is it the same VA Tsunians? I would not be surprised. They do reuse a lot of VAs. Yeah, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. Excuse me? We're being framed. I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, that's the truth. Thanks. They swore online. The firewall got them.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Asta would definitely be the kind of person to put a firewall on the space station's network, so you can't go to like social media sites.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
You sound so smug, like you think you're correct, and you probably are, and I hate
finished
that.
browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
That's an interesting thing. Hello, Dunhung. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fatora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants maternalized... Okay. Miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. That would be really funny if his flame was both burning and creation. That's the Dahlia. Oh my god. That is, oh my god, that's so stupid. So he can't be destruction because he also creates shit. Okay. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. Okay, so that's what Schilling thought Adler was saying was phrase. He was actually saying phase. Okay. There's not much information about it, but only one line catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of his descendants. Shifting between phases. That's all I have. Thank you, that's useful. That's very useful, actually. Number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. That's enough. That's good. Sweet. Okay. I don't need that. Okay. We need to go back here. And then we're good. Oh. Come on, not that hard to load. Thank you. Path is temporarily closed? Bullshit, bro. Don't tell me I have to go all the way fucking around, dude. too. I love them so much. I love Zilla so fucking much. She's so useful. Hurt a puppet? Okay, you're not a very useful hurt a puppet. Okay, let's.
You're back.
I am.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Delineation starts.
Adler's disappearance.
Yeah, Stella lines.
He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look. Yeah. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler This booklet describes a
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29, Sir Karl. She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar.
Okay, got it.
Such a pity. The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Karl had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
RIP.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently...
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process. If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this unique flame must...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling of this unique
Okay,
flame.
well,
I
shut
fear
up.
that this is the truth. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find, and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I
understand.
No,
Tenuous connection. I fear that this is the truth. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can... I understand. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through. I understand. This booklet describes a kind of...
So literally nothing?
I understand. Tenuous connection. This book... Kindling of this unique flame. I understand. Tenuous connection.
Do I just continue and not do anything?
This booklet, the kindling of this unique flame.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's public domain, so.
Tenuous connect the kindling of this booklet describes a kind of fire that can feed the kindling. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about, I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but
you need to do a lot. Oh, okay. So when you do discuss the one that has the color text, I've never actually put that together.
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion.
They were moved. Wow.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear, and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need
Okay, yeah, so they're intentionally...
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
I love your eyeliner. All opinion leaders on this to do. Holy moly. Smells like conspiracy. This chat group is in grave danger.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
It's the middle of a crisis discussing. We're running out of time. Oh my god, I just noticed your eyeliner.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
L. Okay, that happened.
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience,
No, she's not dead.
I have
She's
ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
I love you, Skrillum.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
Yeah, I'm just kind of vibing. Like, right? Like...
A splinter, you say?
Oh, hi, Ifrit.
The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
Okay.
Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
Yeah, like the stakes right now are so goddamn low. I'm just kind of vibing right now. I'm like, oh my god, your eyeliner is really pretty. Oh my god, Skrillum. Like, that's my vibe right now. And like March isn't here, so I'm like, oh no. We're chilling. Although Ifrit's really funny. I do like the fact that Dr. Ratio is like, I hate his, like, he's very arrogant, but sometimes it comes in handy. Like, his arrogance comes in handy in like situations like this where he's like, he's just like, the Duke Inferno didn't personally grace the space station. He must be scared. Because despite being a lesbian, I mean, yeah. He seems like a very, I love that dude so much. I love him so much. I would totally give him a little smooch.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space
He's just
in the
so
curio
wholesome.
storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
The arrogance of the gifted is charming. Who do you think has a bigger ego, Ratio or Ifrit?
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Ratio by a mile? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a funny idea to have. Okay, I'm gonna do you. How does my team go? Silverwolf. Linksy. Fuswan. Hello, Rongy, welcome. I have never actually played with
Infernal fire is also a form of energy.
I have no idea what
life
Dr. Ratio does, so.
The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Yeah, what the fuck do you do? Load. Thank you. Okay, yeah. What the fuck do you do? Deals imaginary damage. When using his skill, it has a 40% fixed chance of launching a follow-up attack. The debuffs. Imaginary to 240% of Dr. Ratio's attack to a single target. Okay, we'll be fine. Yeah, honestly, I'll just kind of press buttons and we'll see what happens. Why is the game frozen? There we go.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the...
Are we just gonna do a fucking Dainslift and just run in there? Folded space results from the spatial distortion. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates with you transported somewhere unexpected. Folded space that the space station uses to counter escaped curios. It can effectively cut off. Okay. It also has very useful visual cues.
It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
That's his hunt. There it is. I was wondering why he's not erudition. Right there. Just throw yourself into the fire at me. No. Okay. There we go. Fire.
Is dying.
This place is strange.
Still resisting.
Get shit on.
The fold in the space has shifted.
Or they just have a stat matrix
Its
here.
escape route with a mere glance.
I can't Zila though. I don't have Zila. Do I have to fight you? Yes, I do. I can probably go this way. No, I go in this way. I go out. I'm thinking with portals. I played that game recently. I made a video about that game recently. That video is doing stupidly well. I hate it. No.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
It has quite a lot to do with me, actually.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Oh, his attack is literally just him slapping you with a book. That's so good. I love that. He just slaps his enemies with a book. Where is the other? Wait, actually, where is the other thing? Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb. Where am I even going? Down that way. Elevator moment. Damn it. Can I just TP? I can. No, I can't. Fuck. Gotta use the portals. Yeah. I don't wanna though. Even though it's really not that hard. I have to go that way. Yes, and then going this way.
What?
We're going. We're pogging. Chat, we're pogging. Can I do this entire thing without having to fight with Dr. Ratio? That'd be really funny. I'm not pogging, I'm on YouTube. True.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now.
For now.
Expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
That feels like it should be redundant, right? Like the term infernal fire feels like it should be like saying vegan tomato, right? That feels weird, doesn't it?
A small fragment of consciousness.
Just cut off the laughing there.
Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oomphy. Whoa.
Ah, the banal
Stop, drop, and roll.
theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Okay. Oh, so that's the probability something will hit.
Time for a buzz. I see through you. Together as one.
I'm asking questions.
Okay.
Answer me.
Oh, okay, I get it. So if they're already debuffed, then that increases the chance of them being Dr. Ratio proccing follow-up attack. Why is my game lagging? Come on. That makes sense. Just click.
Commencing research. No matter.
Your answers?
Yeah, if they already have debuffs, then that increases Dr. Ratio's chance of a follow-up attack.
0 points.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. A quick divination.
I love Link's is. I'm not gonna go for that break there, but it would be really funny if Link's got the if Link's got the thing again.
Answer me.
You took the bait. No matter. Yin and yang.
Yep, give me that
I
heal.
see through you.
I'm the dumbass.
All things in this world, human creations. Specimen sighted.
I see you at full energy, but I want to see if this kills first. It will.
0 points. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Ooh, that's a cool. Oh, that's a cool ult. I should have slowed the game down.
Time for a buzz. It came together as one.
I should have slowed the game. Next time, if I ever get another ult with him, because I have never actually seen his ult
Answer me.
at slow speed.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Time for a buzz.
Why did you get no stacks from using ult? I don't know. You get stacks? I didn't know that. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and hope it all works.
I think something bit me.
Test. 0 points.
Okay, let's do this.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Boop. That's really cool. I love that.
A quick divination.
Okay, I make sense.
Yin and yang.
If ult kills, oh, okay, got it.
Commencing research.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points. The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts. Test.
Oh, hell yeah, hit that 40% chance. We go crazy.
Time for a buzz.
Get that quantum going.
This is double speed.
I have enough skill points to refresh you and
Human creation.
ultimate. Best ultimate animation in the game so far. Changed my mind.
Specimen sighted.
Let's get the break with you.
Secret of the safe.
Thanks.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Zeala's is prettier.
You took the bait.
No. Zeala is a prettier character. It's just... Oh, this is actually really sweet. Holy fuck. So then he gets another follow-up attack. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's what the stacks are. Got it. Zila is a prettier character. Fu Xuan's animation is prettier.
No matter. To travel
Let's get the heal going.
good as new.
His follow-up does some fucking damage, dude.
Time for a
Should probably get you dealt with.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
Can I have fun this time?
Asta's back. Bridal carry Asta. Only other teammates consume stacks? That's
Good
dope.
work.
Okay.
You did very well.
That's actually pretty neat.
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department
Stella
also
has so
found the
many
missing
girlfriends. It's
researchers.
crazy.
Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
I will say it. Asta and Stella is a great ship because they have a unique fucking ship name. It's Astra-san. That's cool. It's not just smashing their names together. It's actually something like creative. I love it. That's the only reason why I like their ship. Astra-san, Astro, and then C-A-N. Astro-can. Astro-can. That's it. Astro-can. That's it. I don't know why people settled on Astro-can, but they did, and it's so much better than just smashing their names together like every other ship name. This is also why I am so insistent on table salt. Like she's a trash can? I think so. I don't know. Probably because it sounds like trash can.
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert.
What do you mean you don't like
solved
Fuching?
it
I
from
do like
within.
Fuching. It's just the fact that every ship name is like Fuching is funny because it's Fuching, but every ship name is like that when there are other alternatives, aka table salt.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine. Yes, it is over.
Like sometimes smashing names together works, like Fuching or Starch, but like other times.
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any
Raj.
internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam.
Oh my god.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
No, take me with you, Skrillum. No, Skrillum. Oh, you're still here. You literally just Ghostbusters him.
I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
It's a cunt off. Saw the cutest Asta Stella art, which is Stella eating a burger. Oh, I love that. I do love that. I do love that headcanon.
Answer.
I just asked him.
That is exactly why
Spoiling
I came.
her.
After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than
This
belief.
is so funny. These two just kind of out nerding. It's a nerd competition.
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools
He's
to
lonely.
pick themselves up.
He's just a little lonely.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Bruh.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness,
Still referring to Ratio as Mr. Ratio as well.
necessary
It's
rite
so
of
funny.
passage.
Yeah, because he refuses to call him doctor. Like, he doesn't see him as a doctor, which is so funny.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you. I guess. And thus a bunch of Dr. Ratio and Asta shippers came to be. Near's cried out in pain. Oh my gosh. Is that actually a thing? I think he'll be appearing at Penacony? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if he'll play a major role. But Penacony feels like a place that he would be interested in. I also feel like the Intelligentsia Guild would also be kind of interested in what's going on there. Herta doesn't even know who Dr. Ratio is. Oh no. Oh, is he? Oh, okay. I mean, just because he's invited doesn't mean he will show up, but that, yeah. Because that definitely feels like something that he would just ignore. It definitely feels like Dr. Ratio would just completely ignore an invitation by the family. Like, he could be told to have, he could be like invited to have audience with Shape A themselves, and he would be like, nah, I've got something else I want to do. Can you even refuse the family invitation? I wouldn't be surprised. With a willpower strong enough. With a willpower strong enough, one may be able. Anyways. That is about all I've got for today. I don't know why my Spotify Now playing isn't working, but you know, it's whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've got a busy next couple of weeks because we've got here in a couple of days is on Wednesday is 4.4 in Lantern, right? So that'll be a stream that I'm doing at some point. I don't know if I'll do it on release day, but I might do it like a Friday or a Saturday stream. And then after that we have Penacony pretty quick. So, because when is Penacony? Penacony's like the 6th, right? Almost, something like that. So, yeah, I'm so hyped for Penacony. But I'm also very excited for, honestly, the only reason why I want to play Lantern, right, is for Farina and Hutao. Yep, for 1 week after. Yeah, so, God, this is going to be a very... I will probably be streaming on the Wednesday that Penacony comes out. But this Wednesday will be no stream. I'll get to Lantern right when I can get to it. But for now... yeah, so I will see you guys in a couple of days on probably Friday or Saturday. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye, y'all.